Now here's Pastor Charlie with today's bread.
Well, howdy and welcome to Tuesday's edition of Today's Bread. Now, have you ever felt like you were the only one standing for what's right? Following God isn't always popular, but faith isn't measured by how many people agree with you. It's measured by whether you're willing to trust God even when you stand alone. Well, this week's theme is following the Lord wholeheartedly, and today's portion is having faith in God's plan. Our scripture comes from Numbers chapter 13, verse 30 through chapter 14, verse 9. Now, after the 12 spies returned from Canaan, 10 of them focused on the obstacles instead of God's promises. Their fearful report, it spread throughout the whole camp, and before long the entire nation was filled with fear, complaining, and unbelief. But Caleb refused to join the crowd. He stood up and declared that with God's help, Israel could take this land. Later, Joshua joined him, reminding the people that if God was pleased with them, he would give them the victory. Now here's the lesson for us. Faith and fear are both contagious. So are courage and confidence in God. The voices we choose to listen to will often determine the direction that we take. When fear says, you can't, faith says, if God promised it, he will bring it to pass. Don't let the opinions of the crowd drown out the voice of God. Trust his plan, even when you're standing in the minority. God has never needed a majority to accomplish his will. So thank you for joining us today. Now I want to encourage you to come be a part of God's family. Tuesday's prayer focus for America is to pray that God will raise up voices to boldly stand for truth in our media, education, and government. Now remember, Jesus is coming back soon. Now Tuesday's blessing. I bless you with spiritual wisdom, understanding, and discernment to know the things God desires to reveal to you. Remember, it's one day, one devotion, just one step closer to Jesus. So see you next time on Today's Bread.